also understand that even the scammer will be watching us. It's so cool. Even the scammer will be watching us, and when we say something, they'll be like, oh, I used to do that to you. That kind of stuff. Whoa, how are you doing today? So, today we are going to be calling a spade a spade. I'm sure you're like, Dr. Linda, why are you talking in parables? So today I'm going to be delving into one of the most dreaded topics online, which is what? The issue of scammers and scam. How do you identify scam? How do you identify that something is a scam? All right? How do you identify a scammer? What are some of their behaviors? I also understand that even the scammer will be watching us. It's so cool. Even the scammer will be watching us, and when we say something, they'll be like, oh, I used to do that to you. That kind of stuff. So, hello scammer, I know you are going to be watching us, but don't worry, stay. We know your ways. You know what? Sometimes we may even think that, just by saying it, the scammer is going to change. Unfortunately, they can't. Right? Have you seen pages run by scammers before? Most times they just post like, let me start by saying something. The most times they just post like, they may just post 20 things the same day. They'll just post it. And after that, bam. 6 months later, they don't post any other thing. And I'm like, hey, scammer, you can't even help yourself, right? You hardly will see a scammer post every single day for the next 2 years. Have you seen a scammer that did something like that? Have you seen a scam page that was run like that? Since I was young and now I am getting old, I have never seen a scammer that is consistent over the years. Right? Even scammer that is listening to me now. Scammer, you know yourself now. You don't get patience. And you know, another thing is that most scammers, they have multiple pages. Right? They have multiple pages because they are trying to. By the way, let me even tell you that most scammers have they have identity issue, right? They can't be themselves. They feel like, for example, trying to be Dr. Linda is more important than them being themselves. Like, it's important for Sophia to pretend she's Dr. Linda compared to being Sophia. Do you understand what I mean? So most scammers have identity issues. So another thing is that because they are doing this, they can't even try to be like you all year round. No, they try to be like Dr. Linda today. Try to be like Medlin Boss tomorrow. Try to be like Omoni next tomorrow. Then the other day they'll call themselves Choma. Do you understand? The 5th month they'll call themselves Uche. Do you understand? Because they have to create multiple pages so that they can try to scam via all these pages and possibly make a living. Sometimes I just feel pity for them because you hardly see a scammer that is so big and so grown. Why not just the scammer put the energy into growing something? I'm sure somebody is going to say it's easier said than done. Let us say so. But I feel that scammers, sometimes they're even very intelligent. Haven't you noticed? It's very difficult for somebody that is dumb to progress as a scammer because you always catch them. So most people that thrive in scamming are people that are intelligent. So the question is, if you are that intelligent, why not just put your intelligence into something that is positive? Anyways, my dear, I'm not here to advise scammers today. Let me just put that clear. So, including the scammer that is watching us, I'm not here to advise you. You've made your choice. Good luck. Today, I'm here to speak to me and you. All right? Good people watching this video right now. I want us to also educate ourselves on how do you identify scam online, especially. How do you identify scam? How do you identify scammers and their activities? Please, I would like you to join my live session if you're listening to me and you have a story, like maybe especially stories of maybe a time when somebody tried to scam you and they did not succeed. I want you to tell us what happened, how were you able to identify that this was a scam? How did you protect yourself? Because I see a lot of people that fall into the hands of scammers. And you know one thing, scammers, when they scam you like this, they'll just block you and Suddenly, it's after they finish blocking you and scamming you that you start finding the real page. So sometimes people pretend to be us, pretend to be Dr. Linda, for example. Then they scam people, right? And they block the person. Then that person is going to be checking Dr. Linda, Dr. Linda. Then they are going to find my real page and they're going to come inbox Dr. Linda, because the people that are not scammers, they are there day in, day out, right? Scammers, they don't do like this and run like rats. They'll do and they'll run. Then you end up finding the real page. But you know, sometimes I feel like, but why didn't you make effort to find the real page before then? Anyway, I can't still blame the victim, right? Because we're not here for victim blaming and victim shaming. The real shame should stay with the scammer, all right? So if you've been scammed before, so sorry about that. I don't want to say it's not your fault, because maybe you will have done more. But I want to say, don't beat yourself up. Learn from other people and then protect yourself online. Now, let's see people that I can bring. I'm sure many people have had opportunity. They may just feel like, you know, somebody was trying to scam them and they were able to survive. Please come online, join my live session right now and tell us your story. Other people will learn from you. All right, tell us more.
Dr. Linda, I have encountered with the scammers because I can remember when I come across you on YouTube. So you put some message to my mail. Then I found one of the Facebook account that's similar to you. I thought you are the one. So when I was like chatting to the guy, he said, how much do I have? I told him, he said, okay, that they have the last one, the last lot that they can keep it for me, that if I can be able to deposit the amount. And he sent the account number. The name is Wachuku Lucky. So when he sent it, I had to contact your team. So the person answered me that I should not. I sent the whole message to the email. So one of your team members told me that I should not even do any transaction to that account that is scammer. So that's how I overcome it. Then when I later went and chat the guy up again, I called him a scammer. Then I said it, he blocked me. So that's how I felt.
This is an awesome story. I'm so happy to hear this. And so that means that how you identify that this looks like a scam was when they sent you a bank account that had a different name.
Yes.
From Vantage Migration or Dr. Linda Iheme itself, right?
Yes. Then
that's the yeah?
I took the message from you people's the reply that they gave me from the email and forwarded it to him. So and I called him a scammer. He blocked me.
And he blocked you. You see? You see, I'm so happy for you, because a lot of people will not be able to, they will not be able to do that cross-examination, like check here, what is going on. Even, and specifically, once you start seeing a different name, confirm. I know that sometimes some things can happen and people can use different names, but it calls for you to now verify very, very, very well. It's like, clear all doubts that you are dealing with the right person. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Dr. Linda. Thank you.
I hope that other people are going to be able to learn from your story. I hope so. So thank you. If there's nothing else to say, don't worry, you can go and I'll bring somebody on.
Thank you.
All right. Whoa, this is so good. This is so good. So one thing I'm hearing from her story right now is that when you're dealing with people and suddenly it's like you're dealing with Vantage Migration or you're dealing with Dr. Linda Iheme, and suddenly they say, okay, it's time for you to make payment. Pay to Wachuku Lucky. You understand? Your brain should just immediately ring like ding 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 ding. What's going on here? You just see the point. Like don't miss that red flag. So most times scammers drop red flags. Okay, you have to be able to identify those red flags. So for the sake of people right now that are wondering that, okay, what's the easiest way to contact Dr. Linda? You can chat us on via this handle. Look at it very well. Take a screenshot. Chat us on Instagram at Dr. Linda Iheme. Why am I asking you to chat us on Instagram? This Instagram handle is a verified handle, all right? and has hundreds of thousands of followers, but it's a verified handle. And so that you at least you know that if all things fail, there's a particular place to contact me. All right. I hope you took note of that handle, because sometimes on different social media handles you see people create fake accounts. Don't fall victim. All right. So above all, when you are in doubt, chat us on Instagram at Dr. Linda Iheme is a verified handle. So I look forward to the next story we are going to hear. I really believe that by listening to other people's story, we are going to be able to understand how to identify scammers and how to, like, what people do when they identify a scam or scammers. What do they do to verify? What do they do to prevent themselves from being scammed? All right, let's see. Who else is ready to join us? Who else is ready to join us? Tell me, tell me, tell me. If you're ready to join, can you request to join my live session? Let's see. Abdul, are you there? Oh, one moment. Let's see who else is here. Mark, do you have a... Oh, say I can't bring Mark on. Hello. I see another person that just joined us right now. Let's see. Martins. So I can bring Martin. So please, you can request to join my live session. All right, you can request to join my live session. And even before let's see, somebody else requested. Francis, please, if you can join me, I will appreciate that. I also have seen different people make different kind of comments. Even today, you know, I really dedicated today towards discussing this topic. As I said, it's a dreaded topic. Many people don't want to discuss it. Many people don't want to talk about it, because it's like sometimes you even feel like by just talking about scammers, you know, somebody will associate your page with scam, you know. But sometimes we just have to call a spade a spade. We are all in this internet space right now, and people do get scammed. It's not new. Is this the first time you're hearing it? It's not new, but the question is, how do you protect yourself? And I'm still waiting for you to drop your own comments if you're watching me live. Don't just wait to hear from others. Teach us from what you have experienced yourself. Or are you trying to say that out of the number of people watching this video, check the number of views of this video? Are you trying to say that none of these people have experienced scam before? How do they say it now? Evil continue when good people refuse to speak up. All right? Evil continue when good people refuse to speak up. So you can drop a comment or you can request to join my live session so that I can bring you on board. Francis, I tried to bring you and you declined. And then somebody else, please request to join my live session. One other thing that I want you to look out for is look out for live sessions. All right? Look out for live sessions. Scammers hardly do live sessions. I am here to see scammers doing live sessions. Okay, I know somebody, when you say something like, somebody will say, there is one guy that time that did live session, he was a scammer. You see, you can find one guy that time. He's rare. So we can't say scammers don't do live session. No, but we'll say it is rare for scammers to do live session. Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, madam.
Thank you for joining. So do you have something to tell us about what we are discussing? Oh, so sorry. He was not able to continue. Okay, so I'm not, never say never, okay? Never say never. But it is very, very rare to see scammers doing live session. Even when to see them doing live session consistently is very rare. It's very, very rare. Okay. Then another thing I've seen, I think we already talked about a major one. When you're dealing with people and then they send account number that is very different from the people you are dealing with, you should be like, it calls for, it's like a red flag, and it calls for you to go again and look at where you are. Check the page. Does this page look like a live page? Some people, they don't even know, because even them on their page, they have one post. You understand? So they don't even know. Even if you can see a scammer that has several posts. That's not the point. Check. Look at the comment sections. Do they have people following them? Is it there are some people here that even when you see the people following them, you will know that these people are scammers, because when you click on each of the people following them, you will not see that they don't have anything on their page, or the kind of things they post is kind of weird. So you have to be able to protect yourself. You have to be able to protect it. Check the activity on the page. Another thing is, check when this page was opened. Most scammers, they're always opening new pages every day. On a page, this page was opened last month. Page was opened 2 months ago. Another thing that the scammers do is that they will take an old page and rename the page. Like I recently saw someone, a scam group. Apparently, maybe they hacked the owner of the group, and then so what I noticed is that they changed the name. Like, let's say somebody is contacting you with what would I use now? With Manitoba University, okay? Then you see the page. You will see that Facebook will show you the history of the page. You will now see that this page was recently renamed Manitoba University, but the page has been Nwachukwu investment for a very long time. That should ring your head that if truly this is Manitoba University page, will they really be answering Nwachukwu investment for so long and only to rename themselves 1 month ago or 2 months ago or recently? Do you understand? So keep some of these things in mind. Keep some of these things in mind. In fact, I'm going to be giving you an assignment, okay? I'm going to be giving you an assignment. The assignment is for you to go on YouTube and type on YouTube search how to identify scam and scammers. How to identify scam and scammers. That's the sentence I want you to type on YouTube. And the assignment now is for you to see the top 5 videos that came up and watch all of them from A to Z. Hey, okay. Did you understand the assignment? The assignment is go on YouTube. On YouTube, say how to identify scam and scammers. Okay? How to identify scam and scammers. And you're going to look at the top 5 videos that come up. And you're going to watch them from A to Z. If you're able to watch these videos from A to Z, those top 5 videos, you will learn more about this topic. You will learn more about how to protect yourself. Maybe I should modify that. How to identify scam and scammers, and how to protect yourself online. You know? So just type something around this area and watch the top 5 videos. You will learn more. It's important. You can't avoid it. Some people, because of the scam that happens online, they now keep telling themselves that nothing good comes from online. They will never deal with people online. That's an archaic mentality. You are in the 21st century, okay? You're in the 21st century. You can't help it. You want to travel abroad, Abby, for example. You want to travel abroad. And the school you are going to be going to study abroad, right? The school you are going to be going to study. How are you going to communicate with them? Online. And before you get there, you're in your home country, you want to go and study abroad. How are you going to communicate with this school where you're going to go and study? Online. So you cannot tell yourself that you're not going to do anything online. Why? If you do that, you have shortchanged yourself. You've destroyed your dream. That means the scammer have affected you, even without scamming you. You see, the scammers took your dream from you. So you cannot say, as a result, I'm not going to do anything online. No. The school where you're going to go and study, even if you decide to work with an agent, let me tell you for free. Let's say you try to work with an agent in your locality, so you're not going to do anything online, Abby. Agree. The agent has to apply for you online, Abby. So whether you or the agent you're going to use, you're still going to work online. So the solution is not to say I'm never going to do anything online. No. You are going to be looking for scholarship. The scholarship body are they your neighbor? Are they your neighbors? No. right? Their building is not beside your house, Abi. Their building is not beside your house. How are you going to communicate with them? Via email, by chatting them on their social media handle, by looking at their website, by emailing them, by calling them. All these things, where are they going to happen? Online. Even if you want to call them on phone, where are you going to see the phone number? On their website, online, or via email, online. You see, you can't help it. You're in the 21st century. So you can't tell you, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to. The scammer is already affecting you. In fact, you're the most affected. Even before you got scammed, they took your dream away from you. They took your dream away from you. So don't let the fear of scammers paralyze you. Don't let the fear of scammers paralyze you and steal your dream away from you. Instead, learn how to protect yourself online. That is the best thing you can do for yourself. That's the best thing. Scammers are going to keep scamming. Hello, I wish that they change. But trust me, that is going to be wasting my prayer points. That's going to be wasting my prayer points. There are many other good things I can pray for. Than to go and sit down somewhere and be praying for scammers. That will be and you don't do it. Don't even do it. You'll be wasting your prayer points. Okay? Okay? Scammers are going to scam, but you should never be the one that is being scammed. You should never. There's this thing I say you cannot prevent people from scamming you. Sorry, you cannot prevent people from being scammers, but you can prevent them from scamming you. Okay? So, and I want you to know that by preventing yourself from doing anything online, you are the most affected. You are the most affected. It means that others, maybe they scam them 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, $1, $10, $100, right? But they scammed you of your dream. So you're the most affected. So you cannot afford to do that. Instead, you have to just learn how to protect yourself. You have to just learn how to protect yourself online. I'm a living witness. For example, by the time I was going to University of Waterloo for my studies. Hope you saw my convocation. Hope you saw my convocation pictures and videos. All right, I've convocated, I've graduated. So by the time I was going to University of Waterloo to study, I needed to get supervisor. I needed to get a school. There were many schools I was communicating with. I needed to talk with graduate coordinators. Even my supervisor, it was via email that I got him, and he paid thousands of dollars on my head. So the question now is, imagine I say I won't have to deal with scammers. What will happen to me? What will happen to me? Well, I won't have to do with scammers. So because of that, I say nothing good happens online. I'm not going to do anything online. What will happen to me? Let me tell you, if you say that to yourself, you are the most affected. You are the person that is most affected, because the scammer did not collect your $1 or $1, right? But the scammer collected your dream. Like, I don't know if you understand what I mean. They collected your dream, not because they came to collect, but because of the fear of being scammed, you were paralyzed, you never did anything for yourself. So that means scammers in general took your dream away from you. So be warned. Do this assignment. Go on YouTube. Did you hear the assignment? Did you hear? If you're listening to me now, tell me if you're going to do this assignment. All right? Tell me if you're going to do this assignment. You're going to go on YouTube and you're going to type how to identify scam and scammers. You can also type how to protect yourself from scammers online. You have to protect yourself from scammers online. How to identify scam and scammers, and how to protect yourself from scammers online. Okay? Type this. Check the top 5 videos that come up. Watch them from A to Z. You will have learned something. Don't be paralyzed by fear. Okay? Don't be paralyzed by fear. So, again, for people that are looking to contact Dr. Linda Iheme and they are flying all over the internet, be careful. I'm giving you at least one specific way that you can use to contact me, and you know that you are safe. How? By chatting us on Instagram at Dr. Linda Iheme. It's a verified page. And of course, when you come to the page, I expect you to look through and see what is going on before you even start chatting us. All right? At Dr. Linda Iheme. So you can chat us there. All right? When you come, don't just But like, you know what even generated this video idea today was that somebody came inbox on this page and was asking me, say, ma, how do I know that this is real? And I asked the person, I say, so how do you know a scammer is by asking the scammer if what they're doing is a scam. That was so shocking. This is a graduate, this is a professional that is asking me this question. It's like it was pity that I felt for the person. All right, it was pity. How do you ask a scammer if what they are doing is a scam? What do you expect for them to answer that yes, we are scammers, so we are here scamming people? Is that what you expect? You can't ask a scammer that. You can't ask somebody you are suspecting to be a scammer. You can't ask them if what they're doing is a scam or real. You can't ask them because there's only one answer you are going to get. We are not scammers. That's the answer. But should you take people by their words? You have to look at the action. You have to look at the action. You have to look at the act. Look at the page. Check what is out. If you are not even sure and you are worried today, give it time. Come back the next day, check. Come back that day, check. Come back 1 week later, check. See what is going on. Do you know another thing? Because it's also very annoying to ask somebody who is not a scammer if they are scammers. So, two things happen. If you ask a scammer if they are scammers, they will even not say, no, we are scammers. So you will not get the answer you are looking for. Two, if you ask somebody that is not a scammer if they are scammers, you will annoy them. And at the end of the day, they will even think you're serious. They won't work with you. None of these responses is the best for you. You have to learn how to identify scam, even if possible, without even talking to the person involved. All right. Again, chat us on Instagram at Dr. Linda Iheme. Take a screenshot. That's the best place for you to chat us, at least as of today. It's a verified page, and I still admonish you that when you come to the page, take your time, scroll through, and see what is going on. Don't just jump into people's inbox and start asking them if they are scammers or not. It's very annoying. Look through. You know why I'm saying that? You know why I'm saying that? I'm just going to tell you the truth. You know why I'm saying that? Even a stupid scammer is going to hear what I'm saying now and say, oh, you know what? The next thing is for me to find out how to scam this page, how to get it. So if tomorrow you come there, you now see what's going on. They started posting a shaky bonbon, this, and saying things that don't correlate with what you know Dr. Linda to be saying. You should ask yourself, what's going on here? Do you understand? So, chatting me through this should not eliminate the fact that you are supposed to still learn how to identify scammers. Okay? All right. Love you so much. I hope you protect yourself online. I hope you protect yourself online by learning how to identify scammers, and how to protect yourself. Meaning, after you have identified it, or like after you start suspecting that something is scam, how do you verify? How do you know whether it's true or not? So that you are not the most affected. Who are the most affected? People who get paralyzed because of the fear of being scammed. They are the most affected. They are the most affected. So don't fall into that group. The solution is not don't do anything online. That's not the solution. Once you take that route, you are the most affected. Your dream has been stolen from you because you've been paralyzed by the fear of being scammed. Okay? All right. Let's see. Phil Ogon, are you there? Will you be able to join my live session? If not, I'm going to give it a close. I'm trying to see if I can bring somebody on, if it's going to work. Hello, Phil. How are you? Hello. Can you see me? Anyways, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for this session. If you found this video very helpful, please share it on your wall so that other people are going to learn from it. Share it on your wall so that other people are going to learn from it. All right? Take care of yourself till I see you again. Bye.